Last November, for the first time in 16 years, 16,000 Japanese workers at US military bases in Japan went on strike. On budgetary grounds, Tokyo's government, who employs them, announced its intention to cut their bonuses.
It's unfair to target weak people like us. They'd better save money on other budget items.
Other budget items like electricity, water, gas and land rentals paid as well by Japan as agreed with Washington in 1987. On US bases, Japanese usually work in restaurants, do the cleaning and housing maintenance jobs. Their salary is one of a civil servant's, but their wages have always included a monthly benefit worth 10% of each worker's salary and a special benefit depending on the worker's fluency in English. Money they say they deserve.
Once on the base, you leave the Japanese territory. Only the American legislation is effective. If there is an accident or security problems, Japanese factory inspectors are not allowed to intervene.
6:30 a.m. Like every morning for 14 years, Morine Hirokazu is heading to Kadena Air Base, where he works as an electrician. In November, he demonstrated to keep his €150 monthly bonus.
There's a huge difference of treatment between Japanese employees and the Americans. There are quite a lot of problems, notably regarding pressure from the superiors. For us electricians, that's okay, but those who are employed in the services sector are often forced to work overtime.
The Americans officially supported the workers' movement, yet they declined our interview request, saying the issue was too sensitive and we couldn't film inside the base. After tough negotiations with the trade unions, the government agreed to keep half of the allowances amount. In the trade unions' eyes, it's a victory.
The government promised that in 5 years, instead of completely suppressing this bonus, we would reopen negotiations. So we've accepted this compromise.
Hearing the authorities' version in Tokyo, it seems very likely that the allowances will soon be dropped.
Of course, myself speaking English now, and so it is not so special, and I'm afraid the general public will not support such kind of differential allowances. So we are now trying to abolish such kind of system.
But cutting these allowances will only reduce the €1.37 billion total budget by 4%. Japan pays more than any other country that hosts US troops. This year, Tokyo claimed it had to reduce its participation due to financial difficulties, but the US ally only accepted a $2.5 million cut from 2009.